Peace, peace, peace. I literally almost didn't have volume because it's happened to me. Look, this is a message right now, and I know that this video is going to reach every single person it's meant to, and the moment that it's meant to reach you, because we're living timeless. So it's happened to me already before 2 times where I didn't know that I need to, within a certain time of me having this microphone off the case, outside of the case, it ends up turning off. And so when it's green, that means that it's connected. It's happened 2 times where the microphone was just totally off. And I didn't make sure before I started recording that it was on. And so right now I am thinking about being present, just doing things with calm and with ease and not rushing. And I was literally already getting ready to, because I was feeling like, okay, just channel, just press record to speak out whatever it is that's meant to come through. And so since that's happened to me before, as learning my quote unquote lesson, like we call it, I chose to remember that and be more cautious and aware to make sure that the microphone's on. And that doesn't happen to me before. To take that as a tool to always now make sure that I take the time necessary to make sure everything is connected properly. Something as simple as that. And so it didn't turn on. And I noticed it didn't turn on because I am in this energy, in this presence, mindful awareness of doing things with calm and ease, not rushing through anything, and being mindful that I need to make sure the microphone's going to be turned on. Otherwise, it defeats the entire purpose. There will be zero mute sound. And because I double checked, something told me to check again. I was able to make sure and turn it back on because it wasn't on. And so now to bring me to the what I was feeling like I was meant to share is that as I was walking through, my cat, I told him to go home and he doesn't listen to me, and now he's just crying because he's stubborn and wants to come even though he doesn't like coming. As I was walking through the trees, and I'll post a photo, if it's meant for me to show it, I'm going to post a photo of what it looks like after. But because I was walking through trees, actually on this side though, walking through trees, the trees blocks the view. And this is metaphorically, okay? The trees was blocking the view, and not until I went through that tunnel under the branches of the trees, and as I'm looking at it, this is another one. You can't tell too much, but within this area, you're not able to see, when you're underneath it, you're not able to see what's around it. The closer you get, the more of the view you can't see. I say this to say that in life, when we're going through our journey, the journey of life, we can't see what's going on behind everything, behind the veil of everything, within the universe. We can't see all this entire web of connection of things that is going on behind the scenes for us. And it's not until we continue taking every step and every step and every step, taking these steps through our journey calmly, patiently, mindfully, just like what happened with the microphone, being mindful, being patient, being calm, not rushing through anything. As you continue taking the steps and taking the steps, the more you're able to see what's beyond what you couldn't see before. Because so 555, the changes that are happening, that's literally what I was thinking in my mind. I wish if I had said what was going on in my mind when I was talking about behind the veil. It's like 555 energy. I always feel that energy resonates so much in the sense that there's so many changes going on beyond your awareness, beyond your imagination, that's arranging itself for you, that's aligning itself for every single experience that you are going to go through your journey. And you can't see what's going on. You might not have any clue what's going on behind the veil, what changes are going on for you, are being made for you. And it's trusting that no matter what the view looks like, where you are or where you've been, you just have no idea how good it could get. You have no idea how bright things can come to be. Even though you have to go through some darkness, because under the trees, when there's a lot of trees, I live amongst trees. Outside of this area, there's more light, there's more sun longer. But when and just like right now, I was going through under the branches and I couldn't see beyond because all the trees were just covering everything. But as I continued down the passageway, the sunset began to get so much more beautiful because the view began to open up and open up and open up as I continued walking and walking patiently, just observing and receiving what downloaded information I was receiving through my eyes of this beautiful sunset, the color, the pink within this sky, this painting of life. But I wouldn't have even known that beautiful sunset, that beautiful color was back there had I not taken the steps, had I not just continued through the journey regardless of what the view looked like, regardless of if it looked a little bit dark, not even taking it in any kind of way or energy of fear based at all. Whoa, there's something. Oh my gosh, coyotes. They climbed the tree. There's two of them. So I missed turning the camera for one of them. The first one that crossed through. But we definitely got the second one. That's a coyote. And they climbed the trees. Noah was like, I was more scared for him. I was about to grab him, like, what is this over there? And gotta make sure they don't go after cats. See, there was a trust right there within me and within Noah that we didn't freak out. we were aware, I was aware of the sound going on and getting closer and closer, and they're coming from different, I thought there was going to be like a whole tribe or something. It's the trees sounded like there was definitely more than one. But I also reminded myself and trusted that whatever it is, it's not going to harm anything. Even if it would go after a cat, it will go after my cat. Because everything always works out. Because everything is always oh no. Little, what are you? I don't think that was a bat. Wow, there's a lot of movement going on over here. They're coming down from the tree. Noah's on super high alert. He's on super high alert. And for me, I'm knowing that everything is always within its cycle of life, playing out to be the way it's meant to be. Always knowing that there is a greater purpose for everything, and everything is always working out for a greater purpose, for the greater purpose and the greatest for everything and everyone. So I'm just here to remind you to not be afraid to walk through where you're being guided to walk through. Even if it looks a little dark, you'll have as much light as you're meant to have when you need it and as you need it. Come on, Bubba. Because it's kind of like this path right here. As I walk through in the areas that are the darkest, it literally lights up. That just lit up. That right there just lit up brighter. So just to show you, I'm going to walk this way and also that way. I can keep an eye on my Noah. Come on, Bubba. As you need light, you'll have it. It goes back to the beginning of this message too, doing everything with calm and ease and patience. Because when you're in this state of calm and ease and patience and trust within you, then you know that there's nothing to be afraid of. That you will always have everything you need the moment you need it. That you will know where to go and what steps to take at the exact right moment. It's happened to me before where I could literally be not paying attention, and then all of a sudden, like let's just say for an example, as soon as I remembered, like, oh shoot, I haven't been paying attention to where I'm going, where I'm walking. The moment that happens, I turn around and I could have, let's say, almost run into a tree or something, or a hole, or I don't know. So follow your inner guidance. Trust your inner guidance. Trust where you're being guided within you through that navigation system that you have within you. And as long as you do that, you will never end up where you're not meant to go. You will never experience something that you're not meant and you weren't meant to experience. You'll never experience something you weren't meant to experience. Because this is a game at every single level, at every single experience, at every level. You're taking tools, you're gaining tools. You're gaining a memory of how what happened at this previous level so that you can have that memory now moving forward, that experience to now go back on and reflect, oh, this happened at this other level. Now this means I do this. I recognize this within this other level. Everything is the way that we perceive things. How we perceive is how we receive. How you perceive is how you receive. And if you're perceiving everything, that there's gifts within every experience for you to take with you. There's tools of gifts for you to pack into your toolbox that's within you. Then you'll always go along your path trusting that everything is always working out for you. And the view is, even if it doesn't look so nice right now, you still enjoy how it looks right now, regardless, because you see and feel the beauty of the gifts within everything, even through the little dark areas, knowing that there's surprises always waiting for you. And lo and behold, always you receive those beautiful surprises. I'm going to upload 1616. I'm going to upload the sunset photo just to kind of, or the video too. I'm going to upload the video after this so that you can check out what I mean with walking through a little bit of the darkness and then seeing how beautiful the sky changed. Signed and sealed. Peace.